Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this is your daily go getimism number 888 for March 9th, 2017. Um, I had a specific topic that I was going to talk to y'all about on a radio show this morning, and that got blown out of the water. So I was going to pick it up this evening. But I think I need to talk about something that's a little bit more important. I'm going to tell y'all what happened to me today. And it was kind of a crazy situation. And if it could just bring some awareness to some of the things we take for granted, then as far as I'm concerned, my job will be done. All right. Every morning, first of all, I'm blessed as hell. I'm blessed as hell to still have both of my parents alive. I'm 46 years old, and my mom just turned 76 on February 12th, and my dad just turned 80 years old on February 21st. Mom, February 12th, dad 21st. That's 12 and 12 backwards. 12 and 21st, 21, whatever. But anyway, I talk to my mom every single day. Every single day. At 5:30 a.m. You know, before I do my radio show in the morning, I talk to my mom, and you know, that's a good thing. You know, she's a senior citizen. You know, has one little health problem, but for the most part, she's a pretty healthy lady. And it's a good thing. It always makes me feel good to start off my day like that. And I know that it's good for her to speak to her son every morning at 5:30. When we talk until I start the show at 6 o'clock. So it's a good look. This morning when I called my mom, she didn't answer the phone. Now, you know, no big deal, right? But it is kind of a big deal. My mom is old school. She still rock with the home phone. You know? Look, my cat is over there and she's acting like she's about to mess with this tripod. Get out of here. Sorry, y'all. Yeah. So, yeah, I called her this morning. And she didn't pick up. The phone went straight to voicemail. Now, you know, sometimes if the weather is bad or something like that, back in the day, like a few years ago, her phone service would mess up. But now she got that straightened out, so there really shouldn't be any reason that she shouldn't answer the phone. Every now and then when I call her, she's still asleep, and the phone will wake her up, and then we'll talk, you know, our normal half an hour. Anyway, she didn't pick up. It went straight to voicemail, so I called her cell phone. Now, my mom don't really rock out with the cell phone that much, but she'll use it as a backup if the home phone ain't really working. So I called her cell phone. It rings 4 or 5 times or whatever, whatever times it takes before it goes to voicemail. So I'm getting no answer there, you know what I mean. Now it's getting around 5:40 or whatever, and I'm getting a little nervous because I'm calling back to back. Now I'm not the type of person that calls back to back. I normally wait for people to call me or whatever, and I'm thinking that if a home phone is going straight to voicemail, it's probably because she's trying to call me. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm hoping actually. So when I didn't get the call by 5:40, I had to I already decided I had to make the trip. Now, my mom don't live too far away from me. She lives about a mile and a half, maybe a mile and a half, something like that away from the crib. So, you know, I jump in the ride and, you know, ride over there. But when I'm driving over there, I'm calling her because now this is for some reason it was seeming very real to me, and I wasn't feeling that. I didn't like it. I didn't like what was going on. It was making me very, very nervous. My heart was beating out my chest like this on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? And the drive, I must have got over there like 3 minutes most. You know what I'm saying? And that was with light traffic, early in the morning traffic. So I get over there, and when I get to a crib, I see that the whole house is dark. My mom lived in a big 3-story crib and all that big crib. And I get over there, and the house is dark. But of course it's dark. It's early in the morning. It's like 5:45, 5:50 in the morning. And so when I get in the house, you know, guys, I have the key to our house and everything. You know, I go in the crib, and I'm calling her, and I'm not getting no answer. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm damn near shitting on myself because this is not a good look. there have been way too many loved ones of mine that I have discovered their dead bodies. Unfortunately, I've had that experience. So when she's not answering me, you know what I mean? I'm scared. I'm nervous. I'm scared shitless. So when I get to the second floor, she's still not answering. When I get all the way to the third floor, I call her and she answers. And we hugged and talked for a hot second and all of that. And it made my day that I made sure that she was all right. What happened was her phone service, something was wrong in the area, and her phone service was messed up, and that's why she didn't hear the phone when I was calling her. So she was at home just getting her Z's, whatever, So it was all very innocent. But today I learned a valuable lesson. Like, what if this would have been that day? And I also learned that sometimes something almost happening can be as bad as it all the way happening. Because when something almost happens, you get to thinking like, yo, I might have to revisit this situation one day. Because we all gotta go. We do. We all gotta go. Every parent hopes that they go before their children go, but it don't always work out that way. And like I said, man, like today I learned a really valuable lesson. I love the shit out of my mom. I love both my parents and all of my family members and even non-family members. I love them dearly. But today I learned that even when you're close to your loved ones, sometimes you might not be close enough. Sometimes you may have left some things out on the table. You may not have told somebody that you love them, that you care for them. You may not have gotten close to them and made sure that you got a chance to put your eyes on them. You might have been tired that day. You may not have been feeling something that day. Whatever the case may be, you may have stalled on something. And today I learned that you can't afford to do that. None of us can afford to do that. We have to make sure that if you love somebody, you care about them. If they're far away, pick up that phone and call them. If they're in striking distance, in other words, if y'all live in the same city or close enough to visit each other, do it. Do it. For real. Don't let that go by, because this video would have been a whole lot different had the outcome of today been different. It would have been a whole lot different. Honestly, there wouldn't have been no video today. There wouldn't have been nothing today. You know what I mean? It wouldn't have been nothing but grief, sadness, regret, questions, all that kind of shit. So, only thing that's left to deal with is, what do we do now? What happens now, going forward, with this scare, with the realization that one day we all have to face this? What do? Well, quality of life is always at the top of the menu for me. But now I realize that it's not just quality of life for me. You have to make sure that you share the quality life and assist with the quality of life of those who bring quality to your life, that bring happiness into your life, that bring love into your life, that bring joy and contentment into your life. So, I don't mean to get all mushy with y'all, man, but what happened to me today was serious shit. Very, very serious. And I hope y'all understand that, man. I hope y'all really understand, the ramifications of, dealing with your loved ones and how your loved ones may feel about you. You know, when you have people out there that love you, that pray for you on a regular basis, and they may even express that to you, like, yo, man, I be praying for you. It's not that it don't even have nothing to do with whether you're living a reckless lifestyle or anything like that. It's just that the reality is that you don't have to be living a reckless lifestyle in order to check out. You go when it's your time to go. But the important thing is that you add quality to your time while you're here. So all this sadness, all this depression, all of this stress, all of this bitching, all of this complaining, all of this anger and you know, people not speaking to each other and all that, man, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? For real. For real. Because that's all of us living like tomorrow is definitely going to be there for us at our disposal, like it's sweet like that. And that shit ain't guaranteed. Now, I ain't saying live your life like you going to die tomorrow, because a lot of y'all go out and spend all y'all money tonight if y'all think y'all ain't going to live tomorrow. I ain't saying do that. I ain't saying go to the strip club or go get a prostitute and run up in a raw. None of that old bullshit. What I'm saying is just make sure that your life has as much quality living in it as possible. For you and the people that you care for. For you and the people who care for you. Don't just keep all of the quality for yourself. Don't be selfish with the quality. Give it to them also. Alright? And that's all I really had to say. And I'm blessed. I'm blessed as fuck. And I know that because I'm one of the only people I know in my generation right now that has both parents alive. Both blood parents alive. And a really, really strong, close, healthy relationship with both. From the cradle to the grave with no breaks. A lot of people can't say that. Most people I know cannot say that. So I know that I'm rich. I'm rich and I'm wealthy. As far as, you know, familial quality is concerned. And I'll trade that for anything. I mean, not trade it, but you know what I mean. I put that up against anything. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, yo, man, I'm just speaking to y'all. I'm telling y'all the truth. Shit is real out here. Make sure that you keep your loved ones close, and that you keep your loved ones closer. All that enemies, get the fuck out of here. Matter of fact, for the people who's that shit is dumb. You know, keep your loved ones close and your enemies close. I mean, that's some dumb shit. Sometimes you gotta keep your eyes on your enemies to see what they doing. Worry about what the fuck you doing. You know, just keep doing your shit. You know, don't be worrying about what your enemies are doing. You don't have to keep your eyes on your enemies. Your enemies are keeping their eyes on you. You don't have to be worried about them. Separate yourself from them. You be alright. You know, keep them out of your distance. Keep them at a safe distance. Like the West Coast. You on the East Coast, keep them on the West Coast. You up north, keep them down south. You down south, keep them up north. You on the West Coast, keep them on the East. You in Africa, keep them in Asia. Or America. Whatever. The Daily Go Get 'Emism show is every single day, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Call-in number is area code 319-527-6199. Log on, listen to the entire show. blogtalkradio.com/Sun752. Peace.